you guys, it is Shay with 3ETR Divination LLC, and I am here with my buddy Sage. Now, there's so much that we don't know about sage. People think that people just burn it to ward off evil spirits, but I am here to share with you some little known facts about sage. First and foremost, I want to let you know that I am a student of the universe. I am not on here trying to pretend like I know everything, but I will share with you how I get to know a lot. I do that through the process of reading, okay? And for my information, I use this book. It is called the Herbal Encyclopedia, okay? And it is by Reverend Dr. Lisa Waltz, okay? And this is a great book. It has so many great references for so many herbs that I use to heal and to just create the best spiritual and physical life here on earth. Okay, now I'm going to be reading about sage from this book, and I just wanted to share this knowledge with you all, okay? So those with ears shall hear. Here we go. First and foremost, though, let me put my book down and light my sage. Okay, so here we go. Now, before I even knew what I knew, sage, I saw people burning sage, and you know, I would be like, you know, what's that for? And they would always just say like it wards off evil. And of course it does, but there's so much more to it. And it is important that we get to know our herbs and build a relationship so that they can, you know, really do their work in our lives, okay? So now, as the sage is flowing, I am just going to say an affirmation, and I am going to be grateful for this sage, for its healing properties, for its purifying properties. And I am going to say, I am purified. I am cleansed of all negative energy. I am open to receive good fortune. And good fortune follows me and follows you. And we're saging away any unwanted energies that may be about us right now. Now, I am a sage burner. So I have this sage. I have this sage that's in a little broken clay pot. I have this sage, my actual sage that I use in my bundled bliss box. I have this sage, okay? There's sage everywhere about this place, okay? But now you're gonna be able to see why people use sage the way they do, okay? So first and foremost, let me go ahead and put this over here to burn freely and safely. And let's go ahead and get to it. Now, sage is used to relieve excess mucus buildup. So by you burning this, you're really helping open up your lungs and get rid of that excess mucus. Mucus leads to dis-ease in the body, i.e. disease in the body, okay? Inflammation, all right? So it is beneficial to the mind by easing mental exhaustion. It soothes your nerves, and it strengthens the concentrating abilities. So even now, I'm fully focused, okay? It's not a game, all right? Sage can be used in like a lotion or a salve, and it's useful for treating sores and skin eruptions, excessive sweating, and for stopping bleeding in all cuts. Didn't know that. Okay, now we know. Chewing the fresh leaves soothes mouth sores and sore throats, as will sage tea. Another great fact about sage. It is good for all stomach troubles, diarrhea, gas, flu, colds. You can use it as a hair rinse. It removes and treats dandruff. What? Sage does that? Like, reading. Okay. Sage combined with peppermint, rosemary, and wood betony it provides an excellent headache remedy. So sage combined with some other herbs can get rid of your headache, just like your aspirin, your Advil, your Tylenol. Okay? Health is wealth. Okay? Without any, chemicals that we don't know about. It's just herbs, baby. It is used to regulate the menstrual cycle, to decrease milk flow in lactating women. So, I breastfed for over, almost 2 years. And thank God my milk dried up quick, okay? But for women who have a little trouble, I heard the myth about the cabbage leaves. And that's what I used just to make sure that I was drying up. But sage evidently helps you to stop lactating, okay? It treats hot flashes and is used as a deodorant. And I actually have bought deodorant that had sage in it, the natural deodorant. So that's cool. Sage is also used in an essential oil as aromatherapy to cleanse and purify the air. And that is why you see people, saging the house, saging their business space, saging themselves, get that purified air, and just to use the oil as like a purifier, as a cleanser. In a spiritual sense now, sage is used in healing amulets, incense, and sachets. It is also used in the same manner for bringing prosperity, good health, and a long life. Sage is burned at the altar or in sacred spaces to consecrate the area. And this is how I use my sage on my altars. There's altars everywhere around my house. When I'm doing my tarot readings, third eye tarot readings, I am saging. I'm purifying my cards every time with every client. I am, purifying my products. I am saging them. I'm keeping them clean and pure so that when they do go out, they can offer up the best energy to the client. Okay? Here we go. So, burnt around the home, it removes impurities and banishes evil, and it also provides protection. So that's why, once you burn sage, you feel a little more secure, like you feel well balanced in your space, in your person, in your mind, in your body, in your spirit, because those are the properties that it has to offer. Okay? It was considered sacred to the gods. So sage is a very sacred herb, and we have to make sure that we appreciate it. And how can we do a better job of appreciating it? We can learn about it. Okay? If you don't have it, go get this book. Read. Okay? And if you don't read, tune in to more of my videos explaining many of the herbs and their uses, explaining about tarot, explaining about, aura cleanses, spiritual baths, and things of that nature. Thank you so much for tuning in. It's again your girl Shay with Third Eye Tarot Divination LLC. And peace, power, and be kind.